Whoa! Hi there. I didn't see you there. I, I, I guess there's multiple of us. Okay, today we're going to talk about multiplying 3-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. So before we get going, I want to point out a few things to you. So on the right hand side, we have 346 times 24. Now, essentially what we're doing in our problem, we're breaking down our 24 into 20 and 4, because 20 plus 4 equals 24. So we're actually going to be doing like two different problems. We're going to be doing 346 times 20, and then we'll also be doing 346 times 4. And then when we have two different products, we will wind up adding them together. In addition, when we multiply, we call this a factor, our first number that we multiply, and our second number is also called a factor. And our answer is called a product. So when we get these two partial answers, these are called partial products. So for our first example, we're going to take a little bit of time and go through the understanding. We're first going to multiply with the 4, which is in our ones column. So we're going to multiply 4 times 6, and 4 times 6 is 24. So I regroup my 2 and I put my 4 under the ones column. Now I'm going to do 4 times 4, which equals 16, and add my 2, which is 18. So I'm going to regroup my 1 and put down my 8. Notice how I made sure that I crossed out the 2 in case if I have to regroup other numbers, I don't get mixed up. And finally, I do 4 times 3. And 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. And so now here is where I need to make sure that I'm being very careful with what I do. Because earlier we said this 20, this is multiplying by the 10 spot. So it's not a 1 spot, it's a 10. So this is really a value of 20. So I need to go ahead and annex. I need to annex a 0. So we're going to do 2 times 6, which equals 12. So regroup my 1 and put my 2. Notice here at the top now, I could get confused if I didn't cross out that 2 from earlier. So that's why I always have students cross that out. So now I'm going to go ahead and do 2 times 4, which equals 8, plus 1 is 9. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 9. And now I have 2 times 3, which equals 6. So I'm going to put my 6 down. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add up my numbers. 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 2 is 10, so I'm going to carefully regroup. And then I like to do 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 3 is 13. And then 6 plus 1 is 8. And so my answer is 8,304. Let's pick up our pace a little bit. So I'm going to look at problem number 1, which is 935 times 54. I'm first going to start with my 1 spot. So 4 times 5 is 20. Regroup my 2 and put my 0 down. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Then I'm going to do 4 times 9, which is 36, plus 1 is 37. Now it's really important, I'm multiplying by my 5, which is in the 10 spot, so I need to annex a 0 here because I'm multiplying really by 50. So 5 times 5 is 25. Regroup my 2 and put my 5. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17. Regroup my 1. And then 5 times 9 is 45, plus 1 is 46. Now it's time to do some addition. 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 5 is 9. 7 plus 7 is 14. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Regroup my 1 and put my 0, and 4 plus 1 is 5. So my answer is 50,490. And for my final problem, we have 732 times 36. So I start with my 6, my 1 spot, and 6 times 2 is 12. Regroup my 1 and put my 2, and 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19, and 6 times 7 is 42, plus 1 is 43. Now I'm going to be multiplying by this 3, which is 30, so I need to annex my 0, and 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add up my numbers. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 6 is 15. Regroup my 1 and put my 5. 9 plus 1 plus 3 is 13. And 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. And nothing plus 2 is 2. I need to go ahead and put my comma in. So my answer is 26,352. Until next time, this is the fantastic Mr. B. Please subscribe and like.